Dear Diary, I met a very strange man today during my walk this morning with Noir. He was an older man, graying at the temples type, in a really nice suit. If he wasn't wearing a big old fur-lined coat over his shoulders, I probably would have been concerned given the weather. I'm not sure how he still had toes, but hey, maybe those patent leather shoes are warmer than I think. Or he's wearing wool socks. Even with 2 layers of socks and my sneakers, my feet still get cold on the run. Anyway, he was talking as I passed, and I swear I heard him say something along the lines of the person on the other side of the phone call not being allowed to have an opinion because they don't wear pants. I couldn't even help myself. Given the meow I got when I skidded to a halt and barked out a laugh, I'd say Noir did not enjoy the sudden stop. That got the man's attention, unfortunately, and since I'd stopped, I couldn't really pretend or keep moving. I don't know if he hung up. I never saw a phone, so I assume he just stayed on call with whoever he was talking to on what I assume was an earbud. Or maybe he had one of those glasses that call people. The ones he was wearing were pretty chunky. Either way, he didn't hang up, but locked eyes with me. So I had to apologize for laughing since it was a little rude of me to be eavesdropping like that, and ruder still to laugh, even if both are technically unintentional. He introduced himself as Stephen and referred to me by name before I could do the same. I've gotten used to it at this point. Most of the people in town know who I am or can take a guess off the fact that they haven't seen me before. But there was still something strange about the way this guy was looking at me. Like he knew more than he let on. We talked a little bit about the weather, asked how I liked the town, the usual small talk stuff. I was getting fairly good at that at this point. But then he asked about Noir. Not about my cat. He asked about Noir by name. I don't think I answered him for a good 30 seconds. I was startled. He mentioned something about Noir being a good companion for me and that he was right to choose me as his owner, that I had a lot of potential and that I was right to come to town when I did or I wouldn't have the protection I needed. I tried to ask for a clarifier, but he just stared off back down the path and said he had to go before leaving with only a pat on the arm and a soft little goodbye. Like I said, strange. It took me a while to get back to my run, and by the time I got home, I was still thinking about it. It wasn't until I started working that I stopped thinking about it for a while. When I was done with work, I decided that I was done going out for the day and just stayed inside enjoying my hot chocolate of the day while watching White Christmas. I absolutely adore Danny Kaye in that movie. In any movie, really. After the movie, I just spent the rest of the night reading, or trying to read. Noir would not stop bumping my arm and sitting on my chest. Come to think of it, Noir's bumping the same spot that guy touched me. I wonder if he has cats too. Love and hugs, Violet.